Hello Stampers, it's Debbie with Stamp It with Debbie, and I'm here with my new Learn at Lunch with Debbie. And today I have a 3D treat holder to show you. Now I'm showing you Halloween, but keep in mind this can be used for any special occasion, Christmas, Easter, birthday, whatever you choose. So this is the treat holder that I'm going to be showing you. It holds a full-size Kit Kat bar, and I'll take that out so you can see. It's super cute. And I'm using this is not the stamps that I'm using today. This is now I can't think of the name of it. The owl stamp set that's in the catalog. The name is escaping me right now. I'm going to use Ghoulish goodies just to show you a little different option for that. So let's go ahead and get started, since this is Lunch and Learn and we still have to have lunch today. We need a piece of cardstock, and this piece of cardstock is cut at lost my notes, sorry, 7 by 5. And we need our scoreboard here and our scoring tool. We're going to score on the long edge, the 7-inch edge, at 4 and 4.5. We're going to turn it to the 5-inch side. This is what I refer to as the short edge. And we're going to score at 1/2 of an inch, 1 inch, 4, and 4.5. And that's it for scoring. You do need a pair of paper snips, and we're going to be doing some cutting, and I'm going to show you with a marker because it'll be easier. This is the longer side and this is the shorter when you're scoring. So all of this needs to come off. All of this needs to come off. And then we're going to, this also needs to come off. We're going to cut down this line right here, but we're going to cut this square off. So I'll show you in a second, once I get it all cut, what it's going to look like. So how I like to do that is just cut straight down this side here, down there, and then when you come over here, don't cut that square off, just cut this one square. And now we need to come back and cut that one off. We probably could do that a little differently. Let's try it over here a little differently. I'm going to cut that off. I'll cut that for the square. It's whatever works easiest for you, as long as you're cutting off the pieces that need to be and not the pieces that don't. So remember, cut down the side on this one, cut that one off. So this is what we're going to be left with. These little flaps here, and then all of these pieces are cut off. I'm going to move those off of my work area here so that it doesn't get too cluttered. You will need some liquid adhesive or a strong adhesive for this, and a bone folder. So I'm just going to go ahead and burnish all the edges. Now, if you like to stamp for Halloween, you still have a little time to order through my online shop to get your supplies in time. And again, this stamp set is called Ghoulish Goodies that I'm going to be working with today. And now what we're going to be doing is folding this up, folding the little tabs in, and creating a little box here. But first, what I want to do is I'm going to put my designer paper on there. We need 2 pieces of designer paper. This is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. And this, of course, is the Halloween paper in the holiday catalog. So I'm just going to put a little adhesive on there, and I'm going to put it right at the top here. Now the other piece, we needed 2 of those pieces. We're going to fold this one up, and it's going to go right here. And I'll stick that on there. Now we can go ahead and assemble our box. Now it does get a little tricky deciding what's going to be the best way. Do you just go ahead and put adhesive on everything and stick it all at once? You'll have to decide for yourself what's the best way. Sometimes I put glue on everything, and that does create a little bit of a mess. So I'm just going to do one little tab at a time. Then I'll fold this one over. Now I've only put glue on that one little tab. Just going to hold it just for a minute, make sure it's stuck. Now I can put glue on these tabs here. Hopefully you can see. So these two tabs here, and I am going to glue them both at once. But again, tear and tape would be real good in this situation too, because it would fold right up and stick on there immediately. You just want to make sure that this outer edge, I'm sticking my finger inside, making sure the outer edge is lined up. Now we'll move to this side. And that's good. And then the only other thing I need to do to this is I'm going to take my triple punch here, and I'm going to put this right in, and I'm kind of centering it up, and I'm making sure that these two edges are right up to that tab. And now there's a little hole there. I'm going to take this lovely, lovely glittered organdy ribbon. Isn't it so pretty? I use this for a lot of things, not just Halloween. I've used it for masculine cards and other cards. I just need a little bit of sparkle. So I've weaved it through that hole. Now I'm going to grab a little piece of linen thread. And I'm just going to tie a bow around that. Don't worry if the organdy ribbon is kind of going out of place right now. We'll straighten that up as soon as we get the bow on here. And then I feel like my one side is a little long, so I'm going to cut that off. And now we want to create a little tag for the front. Now again, this one I use the owl, have a hoot on Halloween. I thought that I would do the other stamp set, the Ghoulish Goodies. So I'm taking the stamp set, or the stamp that says, "It's not a trick, it's just a treat." I'm going to stamp that right in the middle. And then I have this little Dracula guy and my smoky slate. Sorry, I forgot to say the first one was with black. And I'm just going to stamp him, stamp him, stamp him. So it's kind of a little shadow there. And then I did decide that I wanted to add a couple, there's a little spider in this one, so I thought I would add that from the top. Maybe coming down here from the T on the treat. And now we can put our dimensionals on to assemble this. Now we want to make sure at the top that, because this part here hangs over, I'm going to put one right here, which is in the center. And then I'm going to put that one there so that I know it's at the very bottom. And then I'm going to put two on the side here. And those should match up because this white piece is not bigger than the box. I'm going to go ahead and just adhere that. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I have these iridescent pearls, which are also in the Halloween section. And I'm just going to put a couple of those on there because I think those will be super fun. Whoops, I lost it. I like how sparkly they are, and they just add a little bit of shimmer to your project. And then I showed you on this project here that I put a full-size Kit Kat bar, but I found these at my grocery store. They're Kit Kat Witch's Brew, and these are the regular wafers, only they have a marshmallow flavored cream instead of just chocolate. And 2 of those fit really cute inside, and I like the packaging for Halloween. So if you wanted those to pop up a little bit, you could put a little bit of tissue paper inside of there, or you could even, let's put a little glue dot on the back. Well, maybe I'm going to put a little glue dot, and that one will stick there. And then this one will stick here. So they're kind of popping out just a little bit, and you can still see them. So I did create one other one. I don't know if you saw my video the other day where I made a cauldron, and I decided to make one just on the front with the cauldron. If you missed the video, you can find it in my listing of videos just a couple days back. I did cut a couple little circles, and I put some glitter up on top. So there are the 3 projects that you can create with this layout. And again, if you don't do Halloween treats, go ahead and write down the directions and save this project for a Christmas project or Thanksgiving, Valentine's, whatever you choose. If you liked this video and you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and click subscribe, and don't forget to visit my online store for all of your stamping needs. I'll leave a link in the comments below so that you can find that, or you can click on stampitwithdebbie.stampinup.net. I hope that you enjoyed my lunchtime stamping, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Thanks so much, and have a fabulous day.